Today we've brought the first of our new Intercity Express trains to Cornwall. It's the first time one's ever been to Cornwall, and this is really exciting because these are like the trains that we're going to put into service into Cornwall next year, and they're going to make a real difference to Cornwall. We're going to be changing the service frequency, but these trains are longer than our high-speed trains and they're faster than our high-speed trains, so they're going to be bringing more seats and the journey times are going to be improved. So we'll be able to get from London to Penzance up to 14 minutes quicker than today. And in a couple of years' time, if we take the journey time gain that we get from getting to London quicker and the impact to the Crossrail services from Paddington, a Cornish businessman or woman will be able to get from Cornwall to the City of London 30 minutes quicker than today. So what these trains are doing is they're really going to help transform people's lives here. People are travelling for work, people are travelling to college, people are travelling for leisure, and leisure is so important to Cornwall. So we're really celebrating today because Cornwall Council are a really big partner for Great Western and for Network Rail. We've done lots of really exciting things in Cornwall over the last 15 years. The redoubling of the main line between Probus and Burngallow, the improvements on the Falmouth line, the work that we're doing on the depot, getting these trains here. So it's a really great partnership story, and that's what we're celebrating today, and we're so pleased to be here.
It's the start of a journey to really upgrade the rail into Cornwall with links into the branch lines and to speed up the number of trains going up and down on a regular basis so we can really integrate the transport system. There's been a huge investment by the Department of Transport, Network Rail, GWR and Cornwall Council to get to this stage. There's been significant improvements on the rail network already. This train is the primary example of that, but now we're going to look at improving signalling. We're bringing up the sleeper service. That's going to have a complete refurbishment with a new coach system and new saloons at Truro and Penzance for people so they can have showers when they get off the train if they had a long journey. And so it's a fantastic improvement to the facilities right throughout the county.
What this means for the economy of Cornwall is that we can see now a machine behind us that is going to deliver greater productivity for us. This train will be able to cut journey distances. It will be able to. It is Wi-Fi enabled, which will enable businesses to work on the train while they're travelling. Journey times are shorter, which means that businesses can get to their destinations that little bit quicker. Well, the LEP has been part of a team. The LEP has put in £21 million worth of investment into this, a lot from Growth Deal, and there have been other investments as well. It's part of a package that it costs about £400 million just in rail.
I think passengers will love the new train, and that really is the image that they see a new train. But actually it's more than just that. The infrastructure that supports the new train and supports a frequency enhancement into the future, for instance, is what Network Rail is there in the background delivering to support the railway and our colleagues at GWR to run these new trains. So if you look at what we've been doing up to now, the refurbishment of the Royal Albert Bridge as you come over from Devon into Cornwall, lengthening of platforms, improving the clearances so that passengers can step off these trains onto the platforms with less of a gap, work to reduce vegetation so that the trains can have a clear run, resilience works in Devon on the Dawlish seawall, and overall enhancements right the way down here to Penzance where we've got the new depot being built at Longrock. All of this with collaboration from our partners at Cornwall County Council and with GWR means that looking forward this is a great news story for passengers because it enables these fantastic new trains to run, but also we'll be able to run more of them in the future and see 2 trains an hour between Penzance and Plymouth, for instance.
Well, it's good for us because what we're trying to do is get more and more people come for short breaks out of season, and people don't really want to drive all the way down and drive all the way back, so these wonderful new trains just add to that experience, plus the night sleeper, plus all the new facilities being built just makes rail far more attractive, and that's really important in getting people down to Cornwall, not only at their popular times but actually those very important shoulder seasons. So I think this will just make it a lot easier to sell Cornwall to not just London but to everywhere along the stations along the way. And I think most people say once you get past, certainly past Somerset, and you come down the Dawlish and then over the bridge into Cornwall, it's actually a scenic railway. So you're going to have a beautiful scenic railway and very modern trains, which is, a double benefit.